Here we are next to a very peculiar species of palm, commonly referred to as the walking palm or the stilt palm. Now, the palm family is also strongly associated with the tropics, as it only exists in this habitat. There are hundreds of species of palm around the world. About 24 of them exist here in Costa Rica, and some are very tall, that can get all the way up into the canopy. Others exist all the way down on the forest floor. This particular palm is unique in its root structure. A palm tree inside the trunk, if you were to take a cross section, will look like a package of straws. They hold gallons and gallons and gallons of liquid, which is why palms are often used for palm wine as well, where a tree will be cut down and drained slowly over a course of about 2 weeks and fermented for drinking. This palm species is unique because it has the ability to walk through the forest. These long roots that come out from the trunk serve as anchors and tentacles that will direct the movement of the tree towards the light. So, as we mentioned before, all the plants in the forest are in constant competition for light, and they all have different ways of competing. Some of them grow really fast up towards the canopy, and others, like this palm, actually adjust their position in the forest to be able to move left or right. This specific species has been known to grow up to 1 meter in any given direction during the course of a year to capture the most light that it can. You can see behind me here there's also an opening in the canopy, a light gap if you will, and this tree is probably now trying to move into that light to capture as much as it can. It's stilted up in this way. This one is quite mature. When they start out, they'll have a root that comes down from the base of the trunk, but as they grow and these roots accumulate, they'll actually be free, and the palm will just exist on this system of stilts. Many other palm species are very important, especially for human beings. They've been used as construction materials like roof thatching, which is very important in all tropical societies, and as well as food. The pejibaye palm, also known as the peach palm here in Costa Rica, is the staple crop for the Bribri people and other indigenous groups in the Atlantic lowlands. The nut from this palm is very high in protein, a very rich source of food, and also the heart of the palm can be extracted. The heart of palm also is related to this species, which was the original palm harvested in Costa Rica for its heart. In Amazon and other rainforests, the heart of palm extraction process can be ecologically detrimental because people go into the forest and harvest mature palms, chopping them down, and then removing the uppermost part where the compact, immature leaf matter exists, which is what makes up the heart. Recently, in Central America, more organized or plantation farming has donned the use of the pejibaye palm, the peach palm, to grow hearts. The difference is that a pejibaye palm works as a system of shoots coming out from the base of a mother tree, so that it can be harvested continuously and sustainably for many generations before it has to be eliminated. Which means that most of the heart of palm we eat now, rather than coming from the destruction of the forest, actually comes from plantation agriculture, which can be seen as a positive evolution in the industry. Today, pejibaye is a very common crop in the farms around here and is mostly exported as a fine food item to Japan and France.